Baccalaureate celebration. We ask that you stand as our graduates enter the auditorium and remain standing for the presentation of colors by our Campo Verde Color Guard, followed by the national anthem performed by our Campo Verde Concert Choir.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Baccalaureate ceremony. My name is Sierra Dane, and I'm so honored to be standing up here today and to be speaking to such an incredible group of people. Today, we are here to celebrate all that this class has accomplished. The last few months of high school have been a blur, filled with moments that seem to fly by and lasts that never last long enough. I hope each of you uses this occasion to reflect on all of your dedication and achievement that it took to get here. I also think it's important to reflect on what inspired us to work so hard and to continue to strive to get to this moment. Throughout the years, I found inspiration in my Campo community in so many ways. I found inspiration in the students with a fear of needles who still showed up to the Biomed blood drive because they knew it was for a great cause. I found inspiration in my freshman year Link Crew leaders who still managed to keep a positive attitude for the sake of the group despite going through their own difficult transition back to high school. I found inspiration in my best friends who were constantly a source of joy and support during the most challenging parts of high school. I found inspiration in extracurriculars like Key Club and the National Honor Society that constantly go above and beyond to find ways to improve our community and encourage others to get involved in what they're passionate about. I have learned that not only is inspiration all around you, but you will have the ability to inspire others. Our futures are bright, and we have the opportunity to light the way for others. What inspires us fuels the fire that blazes a trail for others to follow. Today is meant to honor all of this class's achievements and what we have in store for us in the very near future. Use this moment to reflect and celebrate yourself, as well as the journey and challenges overcome to get here. I hope you all can take a moment during the ceremony to appreciate how hard you have worked. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoy this moment and feel proud of what you have accomplished. I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Tyler Dumas, to the stage for his principal remarks to the class of 2024.
Good afternoon. I'm pleased to welcome you to Campo Verde's 2024 Baccalaureate ceremony, a significant milestone in your academic journey. It's a privilege to stand here today, celebrating this exceptional class of graduates. I want to recognize and thank some essential people. First, I wanted to thank Ms. Erica Duckett and Kat Jones for all their planning and preparation for this celebration. I would also like to thank our Performing Arts Department and our OTC for their exceptional performances at today's ceremony. A special message of thanks goes out to our parents and family members. We appreciate you for raising such great young adults and sharing them with us. In addition, I would like to thank our student council for sponsoring this event. Please join me in a round of applause for all of it. Lastly, I want to express my gratitude for all of the Campo Verde staff, as well as the support we receive from our district office and governing board. This afternoon, Gilbert Public Schools Assistant Principal Marcy Taylor and Governing Board President Sheila Ujetti have joined us. Thank you for being here on this special occasion, and we appreciate your continued support of Campo Verde High School. Traditionally, the principal's message has been to welcome and recognize our guests and thank those involved in making this afternoon's ceremony possible. I followed that tradition my first year, and now I added this past year, I added a brief message to the class, family, and friends. Last year, I had to gain some insight and context surrounding the baccalaureate ceremony. See, back where I'm from in Kansas, we don't have these ceremonies. So I had to do a little bit of research. And although in 30 years, even much of it here in Arizona, I had never attended a baccalaureate until my first year here as principal, which was the class of 2024 sophomore year. I had to do the research for the purpose last year of what I spoke about, to understand the nature and the history of the event. But something was missing, and that message, and I found out what was missing later on. See, in preparation for this year, I wanted to know a little bit more about what it meant from a student perspective. So I did a little research, which, as you know, means I Googled it, The first response was just exactly what I was looking for. It said, "These ceremonies are meant to be a more intimate time of reflection prior to the larger, louder rite of passage that is commencement." As Sarah just eloquently mentioned a word, it's about reflection. That phrase also describes one of the hardest things to do today, reflect. See, there's a great deal of noise in this world, a relentless stream of messaging coming our way, and our ability to pause and reflect seems to be dwindling. So anymore, it seems that to engage in reflection, you must actually plan for it and maybe even put it in your Google Calendar. I strongly encourage you to find the time or make the time to reflect. I know that I have to. Each year, I tell our incoming freshmen that the days are long, but the years are short. As we close out this year, I like to tell our seniors to take in these final few days, relish the time, appreciate the mundane, and reflect on who has impacted them along the journey, and find time to thank them. See, class of 2024, during your freshman year, I moved from being an assistant principal here to being the principal at South Valley Junior High, returning, of course, to join you the following year. As that year at the junior high progressed, I reflected on the transition from high school to junior high. I was fortunate to be at an outstanding school with great staff, students, and of course, a wonderful community, which is this community. At the close of the school year came, though, something was missing, and on the last day of school, I figured out what it was. You see, not going through all that leads up to graduation for the first time in 20 years left me feeling a little bit unfinished. See, at the junior high, the last day of school was uneventful. Well, hopefully it's uneventful. The students just left, said goodbye, and seen you soon. So through reflection, I realized how rewarding and fulfilling it was to share the rite of passage of graduation and be a part of students' transition to the next phase of life. It rounds out the experience for everyone, myself included. So just as I tell you to relish the moments and be thankful for your experiences, know that we relish them too. I speak on behalf of our staff when I share that we're proud of you and what you've accomplished, what you've gone through on your journey, and we know you have the skills and experiences necessary to succeed wherever you go moving forward. So as we eagerly await for Thursday night, when you will walk across the stage and receive your well-deserved diplomas, I'm just as excited about the moments leading up to it. Those little moments of laughter, reflection, and camaraderie with your friends and family make this journey memorable and enjoyable. Congratulations, class of 2024, and thank you for all you've contributed to the CV family.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caleb Parker, and I want to thank you for joining us. Today, we have a wonderful teacher speaking, one that us seniors voted for because of the huge impact he had on us. Many of us had us our sophomore year for chemistry, but I can tell you that none of us expected the teacher that we got. At the start of my sophomore year, I started out in on-level chemistry because I had been told that a schedule full of honors classes would be difficult to maintain. However, during the first week, I mulled over the idea of switching to honors chem after all. Although I knew my schedule would be shuffled around, I decided to make the switch. And the third day of my sophomore year, I walked into one of the most beloved classrooms I would ever be in. Every morning, as the rooster crowed at 7:30 a.m., this teacher would greet us with an extraordinary amount of personality and an even larger amount of lo-fi beats. Then we cranked out the warmie, our daily chem warm-up, and settled in for a lecture. But no lecture was ever boring. Not many of us would consider chemistry to be our passion, but with this teacher, it was obvious that he enjoyed what he did. The joy, the humor, the fun, the music, the life that he brought every single day into the classroom made me love coming to school. And it didn't matter who you were, he always made you feel known and included. As well as his amicable personality, this guy knows how to put together awesome school projects. We made hot air balloons, ice cream that we could actually eat, and we had an end-of-the-year cooking baking project, and so many more awesome assignments. We learned chemistry, yes, and he taught it incredibly well, but more importantly, he taught us what it means to be a friend. This teacher is always a friend. This teacher will always make you feel appreciated and valued, and will make every day feel like the time of your life, because you can always look at him and clearly see that he is having the time of his. This teacher is Mr. Mack.
Yeah, I gotta gain my composure after that. Wow. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. I've always wanted to do this. And I was highly suggested to not deviate away from the script too much from my mother, and so I'm gonna try not to, but holy cow, that was an incredible introduction, and I don't think I can top that. So thank you so much, Mr. Parker, for the kind words and encouragement and really making me feel like I'm a valued teacher. That was very special. Mr. Parker, like many of you here today, were outstanding students that will always be remembered for your positivity and dedication to the Campo way. Caleb, you really made teaching here at Campo enjoyable and fun, which allowed me to teach chemistry. Good evening, esteemed parents, teachers, administrators, friends, and the remarkable class of 2024. You've traversed the winding roads of high school, braving challenges and embracing triumphs along the way. But as you bid farewell to this chapter, remember, your journey is far from over. It's merely just the beginning. Your hard work, profound dedication, moments of joy and sorrow, along with the late-night perseverance, are what have collectively made tonight's graduation ceremony truly extraordinary. My name is Austin McIntosh. Mr. Mack, coach, or big fat guy with a man bun. Over the years, I've had the privilege of teaching chemistry and honors chemistry, along with coaching football and unified basketball for our incredible Coyotes. It's a humbling honor to stand before you as your baccalaureate speaker tonight. For those of you who are unfamiliar with my style of speech, I want to express my apology in advance, as this speech, along with my teaching and coaching styles, are a little unorthodox to say the least. But for many of you, this will be my last few wacky, fun, strange, and hopefully meaningful words for you to take into the future unknown. Before delving into the emotional reflection and celebration, I want to educate those of you who are not in my class, and for those of you who are asleep in my class, about neurotransmitters, as they will be addressed throughout the evening. Neurotransmitters are chemical substances that are released at the end of a nerve fiber by the arrival of a nerve impulse, and by diffusing across the synapses or junction, causing the transfer of the impulse to another nerve fiber, a muscle fiber, or some other structure. Yep, you voted for the chemistry teacher. I'll help you out. Essentially, neurotransmitters serve as the body's chemical messengers, enabling us to live and feel. Throughout tonight's address, I'll try to weave in 3 different references to these fascinating molecules, as I did in class for many of you years ago. Many of you have felt nervous these past 4 years, Whether it was before an exam, a sporting event, concerts, recitals, or even talking with your future ex-girlfriend, these feelings are controlled by neurotransmitters. I apologized in advance. These moments of emotional intensity underscore the significance of tonight's gathering. You've undergone unimaginable growth, overcoming obstacles and facing fears head-on to reach this pivotal moment. Your achievements extend far beyond the academic accolades, encompassing personal triumphs and moments of resilience. As you stand on the threshold of a new chapter, remember, this milestone is just the beginning of your extraordinary journey called life. Let's kick off our baccalaureate speech with a nod to our chemistry lesson. Our first neurotransmitter, glutamate. Glutamate acts as an excitatory neurotransmitter with diverse receptors distributed across the central nervous system. Its metabolism plays a crucial role in maintaining optimal levels of memory, fear, and mood. I can tell you, my glutamate production hasn't been this high since the last time my doctor mentioned reducing the amount of calories in my diet. Without glutamate, recalling the significant events of the past 4 years would be a challenge. From witnessing new presidents, navigating global COVID crisis, to the launch of Taylor Swift's seemingly endless Eras tour. Sorry, Swifties. We also witnessed sports legends like Tom Brady retire, Caitlin Clark break records, and of course, we cannot forget how we benefited from the technological advancements like ChatGPT, which I never use. All of these moments have left an unforgettable mark on our high school experience beyond campus walls. Yet amidst these notable events, like countless personal triumphs and hidden victories that often go unnoticed, you've conquered obstacles that few would dare to face, confronting fears with varying degrees of confidence. But here you stand today, a testament to your resilience and determination. We're not just proud of you, we're inspired by you. You've not only completed high school, but you've navigated through 12 years of academic challenges, setting a milestone for your future endeavors. And despite these challenges, both visible and internal, you made it, proving your ability to overcome whatever obstacles you encounter. Remember, even in defeat, you're closer to success, for the true champion fails more times than others have dared to try. I encourage you to take a moment to acknowledge and express gratitude to those who have believed in you, not only during your high school years, but throughout your entire life. Their unwavering support and belief in your potential have played a significant role in shaping the remarkable individual you are today. Gratitude not only triggers the release of our second neurotransmitter, serotonin, that induces feelings of pleasure, but it also allows us to create lasting memories for both the giver and the receiver. Whether it has been teachers, parents, friends, mentors, partners, or family members, each person has contributed in their own way to your growth and development. As you prepare to embark on the journey of adulthood, I urge you to recognize that you didn't reach this point alone. It truly does take a village to raise a student. And now, as you transition into independence, you may carry with you the understanding that you are never truly alone on this journey. As you reflect on the last few years of high school, you may find that they have passed in the blink of an eye or felt like an eternity. Regardless of your perception of time, take a moment to appreciate those who stood by your side. Understand that not all friendships forged at Campo will endure the test of time, but cherish those who remain steadfast and true. Embrace the memories shared with both old friends and new friends, for they will become the foundation of lasting and meaningful relationships. In the years to come, these memories will serve as the cherished treasures that will never fade. It is within the company of these individuals that you will discover the true essence of friendship. Remember, time is a true measurement of judgment and friendship, revealing the depth and the sincerity of those who stand beside you along the way. Tonight, we've witnessed a multitude of students adorned with accolades that could surpass anything that I would have ever imagined as a high schooler. Our choir is absolutely incredible, and the symphony just blew me away. The class of 2024 is composed of remarkable individuals poised to make significant contributions to our future as a species. Whether you stand as the valedictorian or simply manage to purchase your first car, each of you have exceeded my expectations. Remember, when faced with dark days, you will always have a support system within the Campo community to lean on. And tonight serves as a testament to your resilience and capabilities through some of those challenges. In the words of my favorite forgettable bluefish, just keep swimming. Embrace life's journey and navigate the waves and the currents with confidence and grace. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, shaping you into a stronger and more resilient version of yourself. For our third and final neurotransmitter, I present you with dopamine. Dopamine, similar to serotonin, is often dubbed as the brain's reward center, and it regulates numerous bodily functions, including movement, motivation, mood, and attention. Using dopamine, you may recall your favorite grade school quote: "Yesterday was history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. These upcoming years will shape the trajectory of your future self. Remember, your past does not dictate your future, though the choices you make in each living moment is what will determine the path that you lead. Some of you may have a clear vision for your future, whether that may be pursuing a college education, joining the military, obtaining a trade, entering the workforce, or servicing your church. I hope you will find fulfillment in your decision. Regardless of your aspirations, remember everyone possesses an equal amount of time. I hope that you invest this precious resource, as it will significantly impact your future. With only 24 hours in a day, your decision on how you allocate your time will set you apart from the crowd. Using your talents effectively and applying your neurotransmitters, I hope you work hard, even when the temptation to coast along is strong. Extend a helping hand to others even when you're facing your own struggles. Find joy in simple pleasures, even amidst a whirlwind of change. Love deeply and share your heart generously. The world thrives on kindness. Stay grounded and be humble, acknowledging both your strengths and weaknesses, and embrace them wholeheartedly. Remember to laugh, even at yourself. Not everything needs to be serious. We're all navigating this journey together, and while Rome wasn't built in a day, its legacy endures. So choose the path that brings you happiness, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, or exploring new adventures are all meaningful in their own right. Ultimately, the future belongs to those who dare to dream, to have the courage to pursue them relentlessly. Dreams don't materialize through magic. They require dedication, effort, passion. And when yesterday becomes today's memory and tomorrow is tonight's dream, make each moment count. As you stand on the threshold of your future, it's crucial to look ahead with a blend of anticipation and determination. Your journey through the academia has equipped you with invaluable knowledge, skills, and resilience, laying the groundwork for the adventures that lie ahead. But remember this graduation just isn't a culmination. It's a launch pad propelling you towards the new horizons and challenges. As you step into this next phase of your life, embrace the uncertainties with courage, greet opportunities with enthusiasm, and set facebacks with resilience. Each stride you take should not only be towards personal success, but also towards collective progress. You have an impact on the world. I'm almost done, I promise. As you bid farewell to this cherished chapter of your lives and venture forth into the world beyond these hallowed halls, remember that graduation marks not an end, but a transformation of your journey. You are not merely leaving behind a campus and its teachers. You are joining a diverse and vibrant community of alumni who have traversed similar paths before you. Maintain connections with your alma mater and fellow graduates isn't just about preserving the nostalgia. It's an investment in your ongoing growth and collective strength. Keep nurturing these connections, supporting your peers, and sharing your experiences, for they are the threads that bind us together as a community. As you pursue your individual paths to happiness and success, never forget the foundation of support that has propelled you forward. Carry the spirit of the coyote, a symbol of resilience, camaraderie, and determination with you wherever you may lead. Now, some of you may not recall a single neurotransmitter we discussed this evening, and that's perfectly okay. In both class and life, it's not always the material information that we remember. Rather, the shared memories, the laughter, the friendships, and the aspirations built that are really significant. Enjoy each moment, as I can assure you life moves incredibly fast from here on out. Try not to fret every detail, but remain focused throughout your journey. You can never go wrong when you truly try your best. You've now acquired the tools to navigate the complexities of adulthood. Each lesson learned acts as a compass, guiding you towards the destination of your success and fulfillment on your unique path. I will leave you wonderful humans with these last few remarks. I am deeply honored to have been chosen for this remarkable occasion tonight. Thank you, class of 2024. My wish for each of you is to carry forward the invaluable lessons of gratitude, humility, and resilience that you've learned here throughout your journey. May your futures shine as bright as the memories that we've shared. So here's to the boundless opportunities and accomplishments that lie ahead of you in your lifetime. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. I am incredibly proud of you. Take care and good luck, class of 2024, as your memory will always be cherished here at Campo.
First of all, I want to thank Coach Mack for being this year's baccalaureate speaker. His words were encouraging, inspiring, and of course hilarious. I'm Ethan Ferber, and I'm fortunate enough to give our closing remarks tonight. 4 years ago, it was scary enough being an incoming freshman, beginning, up to that point, the 4 most important years of our lives. Yet, even worse, we had to do it behind a screen in Zoom classes as individuals. Thankfully, this didn't last long, and we were soon able to get back on campus and start our true high school journey. Being back on campus, we had the opportunity to join various teams, clubs, and activities, and begin to forge the relationships that we cherish today. Unfortunately, because of the circumstances, we missed out on a lot of typical freshman experiences, but by the time our sophomore year hit, things were relatively back to normal. We finally got to experience our first pep assembly, concert, homecoming, and these events brought us closer together as we began to find our identity as a class. This identity was built on community and perseverance. Class of 2024, over our 4 years here, we have so much to celebrate. A state championship in basketball, numerous prestigious ratings for our music programs, the creation of a girls' flag football team, and the subsequent winning of the very first state title in this sport. But championships aren't the only thing that our class has to celebrate. This class came together as a family in support of a beloved member of our staff, Coach Freeman, when his daughter was diagnosed with cancer. This symbolizes the strong sense of community that our class has built. From starting out as complete strangers, staring at each other's awkward face cams, to today, sitting next to the people that we will never forget, the experiences we have shared here have shaped us into the family that we are today. Seniors, as this event comes to a close, and we prepare for our last 4 days until graduation, I encourage us all to reflect on our time here at Campo in a new light. Forget the failed tests, the missing assignments, the begging your teacher to let you turn in late work weeks after the due date. And remember the forever friendships that we've built here. Remember the endless laughs and the countless challenges that we've overcome. What we've accomplished here is no small feat. Congratulations, class of 2024. We're almost there, 2 more days.
Before we end today's celebration, I would like to thank our performing arts and acknowledge our orchestra and choir programs. So from our seniors, please stand and be acknowledged. Choir and orchestra. Thank you. Thank you all. You may be seated. Thank you for your commitment to your programs. So after seniors egress out of the auditorium, feel free to stay for the final recessional performance or meet your graduate outdoors for photos. Enjoy these last few days as seniors at Campo Verde. We are looking forward to seeing you all at graduation. Thank you.